Because if you can't remember who you are as a spiritual being, you also don't always remember who other people are as well. And so those circumstances and situations that are irritating, troubling, and annoying can become difficult. But also those people that are irritating, troubling, and annoying can be difficult. But we must remember that they are really here to assist us in our process. People are in our lives, they're not our enemies. In reality, they are our guides, our teachers. They mirror for us our own behavior. And they help us to see that when we join together, we have strength and we have power. I believe that our divine appointments help us to grow. And that this is not always a pleasant experience for us to have these appointments with others. But we trust that God is working through you, through me, through everyone we meet, to help us to understand how we can do the mission to help this to be a better place. We've learned that others help us to be uncomfortable sometimes, because in that discomfort, that is when we grow. We're able to move forward out of circumstances and situations, and we find that peace. We are also capable in times like this of working together, coming together and developing new ideas and ways to work no matter what's going on around us. Working together, sharing our resources, and pooling our strength to change the world. It's really up to us. We're the ones we've been waiting for. There's no one coming from outer space, no one coming from somewhere else to do the work. It's all about us, our willingness and our desire to meet the need of one another as we can. Now, Myrtle Fillmore is a great example of someone who used these three ways. Myrtle Fillmore, of course, is one of the co-founders of Unity. And Myrtle Fillmore went to a lecture by E.B. Weeks, and she heard these words: "I am a child of God, and I do not inherit sickness." And she learned this as a truth. It became a truth and a reality for her. And she moved into the second step, and she began to pray and to meditate. And she prayed, meditated, and affirmed health and wholeness for her body for 2 years. And at the end of that period, she was healed of tuberculosis. But she didn't stop there. She began to pray with other people, invited them to her home. She went out and prayed. She even laid hands on people and prayed for them, and they were healed. She also, with Charles Fillmore, formed the Society of Silent Health, and that now is known as the International Ministry of Silent Unity. And Silent Unity prays in faith with people from all around the world. And so she was a great example for all of us to follow. Then she went forward, and as she started the ministry, she prayed with people 1 hour in the evening, at 9 o'clock in the beginning, and then at 10 o'clock. And they prayed with people from around the world. And here we are in Unity. Unity may be small, but it is international. And as our friends from Russia said, Unity is now alive and well in Russia. Thank you, God. And so the keys to remembering who we are is to learn truth principles. You've got to learn who you are. Why are you here? That you are a spiritual being. You're just not being plagued by your existence here on earth. You are a spiritual being. You chose to come here to be a part of this life, to be a part of the relationships that you have with other people. You also have that key, prayer, meditation, you can use anytime. Some people sit in the quiet, in the stillness. Some people like to walk. Some people like to do other things. Whatever way you contact and connect God is perfectly all right. And the third thing is to remember our divine appointments, parents, children, family members, co-workers, friends. Every situation is here to teach us and to elevate us to new ways of being, new ways of living, and to present greater spirituality on our planet. Because again, we are the ones that we'll be waiting for. We are the ones that make the change. So I'd like to leave you with some words from Clarissa Pinkola Estes, more from her letter, Do Not Lose Heart. And she says, "There will always be times when you feel discouraged. I too have felt despair many times in my life. But I do not keep a chair for it. I will not entertain it. I do not allow it to eat from my plate. In my uttermost bones, I know something, as do you. It is that there can be no despair when we remember why we came to earth, who we serve, and who sent us here. The good words that we say and the good deeds we do are not ours. Ours is the task of moving forward and allowing the Spirit of God to work through us. We cannot fix the entire world all at once, but we can stretch out and mend that part of the world that is within our reach. Any small, calm thing that one soul can do to help another will help all immensely. It is not given to us to know which acts by whom will cause that critical mass that we've been looking for, that will move us into that space of enduring good. What is needed for us is a dramatic change. Not so much dramatic, but for us each to do an action. Your action, your action, your action, your action, they all build. The good deeds we do move forward in our lives and change our world. We know that it does not take everyone on earth, but a small, determined group who will not give up. We are all waking up, each one of us, to the realization that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. We remember who we really are, and so we do not lose heart. We are the ones that we have been waiting for. We remember that we are divine beings. And when we remember we are divine beings, we say, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.